Hey foodies! So today we're going to be making this amazing, fluffy, flavorful rice and beans recipe that one of my friends showed me how to make back in college, and I've been making it ever since. So for this recipe, we're going to be using parboiled white rice, and this rice has a lot of starch in it. So you want to make sure you rinse it out a couple times until the water runs clear enough for you to be able to see the rice through it. It doesn't have to be completely clear, but just enough for you to see the rice. So this right here is 3 cups of rice, and I'm going to try my best to put all the measurements in the caption. Then you're going to add 4.5 cups of water to a pot on medium heat, and once the water is hot, you're going to add a can of kidney beans. Make sure to stir it and let it sit for 4 to 5 minutes, because then you're going to add a can of coconut milk, and when you add coconut milk to cold water, the fat is going to start to separate, and then you're going to have a clumpy texture which isn't going to look as appetizing. Anyways, once you add your coconut milk, make sure you stir it and let this warm up for another 4 to 5 minutes. Then I'm adding a tablespoon of minced garlic, a tablespoon of butter, and then I'm going to add some seasonings. I'm going to try my best to put the measurements in the caption because I didn't use any measuring utensils, so I eyeballed it, but I'm going to try to give you guys a close as possible measurement so you guys can try to recreate this. This right here is chicken bouillon seasoning, and then I'm also adding some crushed black pepper. Here is some adobo. And then I'm adding some salt. Make sure to mix everything in, and I forgot I wanted to add some paprika for color, so I'm adding it now and I'm going to mix that in. Once I mix everything in, a tip that I have for you guys is to taste your mixture to make sure you like the flavor. If you want to add more salt or anything else, this will be a good time for you to add more seasonings. Then I'm going to add 1 chopped onion, and then I'm going to add my favorite ingredient, thyme, and I'm also going to add some scallions. You're gonna mix everything together. Then you're going to add your rice. You're going to stir it and put a lid on and let it boil for about 20 to 30 minutes or until the water evaporates. And if for whatever reason your water is almost gone and your rice is still hard for whatever reason, which it shouldn't be, but if it is, lower the heat and cover your pot with the lid again. This is me checking on my rice at the 20-minute mark. The majority of the water is gone and it looks like my rice is cooking well. I'm going to give it a stir so it doesn't start sticking to the bottom of my pan. And then I'm going to cover it and let it cook for another 10 minutes. Alright guys, it's been 30 minutes. My rice turned out beautiful. If you tried this recipe, please let me know how it turned out. And if you've been liking my content so far, make sure to like and subscribe.